you doing, everybody? Boffo the Bear here. It is Wednesday, the 1st of July, 2020. Glad to have you with us. We got a jam-packed show for you today. We've got 16-year-old comedian Eileen Delgado. She's going to be on the program. I'm going to be doing a review of the new PS5 game called Stray. It's a video game about a cat. What'll they think of next? We're also going to do some captivity, creativity, talk about what's going on in the world, and we got a big surprise for you on that front as well. Of course, as always, I'm flanked by my fantastic producer, Kulita.
Hi, everybody.
Good to see you.
Hi.
How have you?
Back.
How have you been all week, Kulita?
Fantastic.
Yeah, what have you been doing?
The sun is out. I've been flying around, pooping on people. It's fun.
It is.
You should try it.
Well, I did once, but I did time for it. Yeah, bear poop, not quite as hilarious as like a little bird poop on your shoulder.
I'm good luck.
Yes, you are. You're very good luck. And glad to have you here. Someone on this program is going to win a free trip to Cancun. We'll be introducing in a little bit our new topic called What Just Happened. I'm going to play you a tape. You tell me what just happened. Then you call in. If you can answer 3 questions, you will win a 5-day, 4-night trip to Cancun, Mexico. We'll put the phone number up later on the show. So we got a lot of stuff going on. 16-year-old comedian, what just happened, creativity and captivity, the review of the Stray Cat game, all of it on one program. How is that even possible?
Oh, because I'm a genius.
What did you have to do with it?
What do you mean?
Oh, you produced all this?
Yes, I did.
Really?
Sorta. I allowed you to produce.
Great.
That's why I'm a genius.
Yeah, that's why. That's exactly why. Well, the virus is spiking all over the country. States are going back into lockdown. People aren't paying attention to masks and washing their hands and stuff like that. And people are getting sick again. So all the states are kind of pulling back, being a little more conservative, which means creativity will once again flourish. Because without creativity, we all die. It's the essential human thing. That's what separates you people from the monkeys and me from the Beatles. Creativity. And as always, we're going to talk about creativity in captivity. This is a great one. This happened in, where did it happen? Oh, it happened in Spain, in Barcelona. The opera, the Grand Teatre de Les Cieux, filled all of its seats, 2,292 seats, with plants for an opening performance of the Uccelli Quartet, which we called a prelude to their 2021 season. A string quartet serenaded all of these plants because I guess the people didn't want to play to an empty house. And then after the gig, they donated all the plants to all the healthcare professionals and frontline workers that are currently toiling in Barcelona, keeping people safe and taking care of them. That's clever, don't you think?
Yes, that's very clever.
Because as a performer,
The Spanish are very clever.
Yes, they are very clever. And you know what? I think it's great for the performers. You don't want to perform for an empty house. You know, they say sports is coming back, hockey and baseball and basketball, without fans in the stands. I don't know if that's going to affect how they play. I would imagine it would, though. We'll find out. But the people in Barcelona are way ahead of the curve. And they took that into their own hands. I thought that was very creative, and we salute them for that. Who Dat Disney's in the house? Brian Play-Doh changed his name.
Oh.
Yeah. Good to have you in the house. All the other people that are watching us on Twitch and Facebook and YouTube. We're here every Wednesday.
Are they watching us on Facebook too?
Everywhere. We're blanketing the digital world on Twitch and Facebook and the YouTube. All of it, all at once. And we'll be doing that every week at 6 p.m. Every time. So it's now time for a new segment of the program, something that I like to call What Just Happened. So many things happen throughout the week that make no sense. And we're going to play a little game with it. Here's how it works. I'm going to show you this videotape of something that happened this week in our strangest state. Of course, what state would that be, Colita?
The strangest state?
The weirdest state in America. Weirdest.
Florida?
Florida, of course. That's a no-brainer. That's an easy question. Something that happened in Florida this weekend.
Excluding Miami.
Okay, sure, I know that's your hometown, so you can exclude it, but Miami's pretty weird, too. We'll show you that tape, and then you're going to call in, and you're going to tell me what just happened. What are they talking about in the tape? The first person to get through to us on the Skype line, which is 323-9000-911. I'll put it up on the screen for you. Where is it? I'm going to put it up on the screen right now. There you go, 323-9000-911. The first person to get through after the tape plays and answers 3 questions correctly will win a 4-day, wait a minute, no, it'll be about 5-day, 4-night trip to Cancun. It's so confusing here. Just, this is where you're going to be going. Son of a bitch. You know, I don't know what is up with this thing today. But you're going to be going to beautiful Cancun, Mexico for 5 days and 4 nights. If you can tell me what just happened. So here it is. Our initial what just happened.
We, the people, are waking up.
Wow, now there is a patriot. Look at her. She's quoting the Constitution. She must be a very intelligent, reasonable person. And she's making her case before the county supervisors. Let's listen.
And we know what citizen's arrest is, because citizen's arrests are already happening, okay?
Citizen's arrest? What, is she watching a rerun of Andy Griffith? Barney Fife running around, citizen's arrest, citizen's arrest.
And every single one of you that are obeying the devil's laws are going to be arrested.
Now, I know that the devil can steal your soul. I also know that he can burn you in the fiery pits of hell for all eternity. The devil can also make you drink, cheat, and lie to your spouse. Trust me. But I was not aware that he could also have you arrested. Good to know.
And you, doctor, are going to be arrested for crimes against humanity. Every single one of you are going to get punished by God.
I'm confused. So the devil can arrest you, but God can only punish you? What does that even mean? Punish you? A timeout? You got to mow the church lawn? Send a virus plague that stops life as we know it, including hockey playoffs? What exactly is the punishment?
You cannot escape God. You cannot escape God.
What? What did she say? I missed it.
I'm going to say that again. You
Thank you.
cannot escape God. 6 feet, like I said before, is military protocol. You're trying to get the people to train them so when the cameras, the 5G comes out, what? They're gonna scan everybody. We got to get scanned. We got to get temperatured.
Get temperatured? What? 5G? Scared? You know, now this would be a very good time to remind you that this lunatic is walking around. Of course, it's Florida, so she's probably not even the craziest person in her bunker. She is at the all-you-can-eat crazy bar going back for seconds. And it's delicious.
The kids have to go to school with masks? Are you insane? Are you crazy?
Finally, something she actually knows something about.
I think all of you should be in a psych ward right the heck now, because none of you know what the hell you are all talking about. This is insane. And then you want to open this meeting with a prayer to God. Are you praying to the devil? Because God is not listening to that prayer.
Now, wait a minute. I thought God was everywhere all the time. How could he not be listening? What? La 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 la, not listening. La 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 la.
Because all of you are practicing the devil's laws.
Again with the devil's law. If you hear that little brrr, that's the bell that signals that her time for speaking is up. But rather than just shut up and slink back to her seat so she could talk to God all by herself, she decides to empty the crazy tank with every patriot truth she knows. Go for it, girl.
What happened to Bill Gates? Why is he not in jail? Why is Hillary Clinton not in jail? Why are all of these pedophiles that are demanding you all to listen to their rules? Why are they not in jail? Oh, is it because you're part of them? Are
Thank
you
ma'am.
part of the deep
Your
state?
time has expired.
The deep state is going
Ma'am,
down. And
this
if
is your
any of you
last
are
warning.
in the deep state, you're going down with it.
And this is not a sketch. This is real. This is a real woman spewing what she really believes and there were more. There were more crazies at this meeting. We just don't have the time. But this is what these people really believe. So, here's the question. What just happened? It's a county supervisors board meeting, and they're discussing a new law. A new law that has the God and the devil and every nutcase in Florida all up in arms. What just happened? Give me the right answer, and you could be on your way to Cancun.
All right, there it is. First time we're playing What Just Happened. There's the number, 323-9000-911. Whoever the first person is to call us in on that Skype number and get through and answer 3 random questions. These are questions not about whatever that was, but 3 random questions will win that 5-day, 4-night trip to Cancun. So give us a call at 323-9000-911 and tell us what they were talking about. That was a county supervisor board about a new law going into effect in Palm Beach County.
I think that's a Brian question.
Right. Well, no, he's got to call in. Whoever wants the trip's got to call in and reach us and give us that answer. So all of you that are in the chat room, feel free to buzz in and give us a call. It's a specific law that this crazy lady and other people were angry about, crazy about. It doesn't make sense to me, but I thought it was quite entertaining. Now, you are originally from Florida, yes, Colita?
I am.
And did you find that people are crazier in Florida than normal?
When you drive up north, yeah. It's a little scary up there, but I never really left Miami, you know?
Well, that's a country all unto itself.
That's right. I'm a Hialeah girl. Hialeah in the house.
Right. Whenever there's something weird in the news, good guess is it's Florida. If it's weird enough to make the news, it's someone in Florida. So if you can tell us what they were talking about, what that lady was talking about in that video, give us a call at 323-9000.
I don't think they know.
Well, if they don't know, then they can't win. I'll tell them. I'll tell you what, we're going to do a new review. We're going to review things every week. Sometimes it'll be a movie. Sometimes it'll be an album, a book, toenail polish. This particular week, we are going to be reviewing a new game for the PS5. Very hotly anticipated video game that came out this week that, frankly, I don't get it. I don't get it, but maybe you do. Here is my review of the new PS5 game, Stray. All right, so it's an apocalyptic post-human world. Robots are in charge. So who's the star of this new game? A cat. Yeah, they want money so that you can pretend to be a cat. I could do that for free. Go stare at yourself in the mirror and do nothing for 8 hours. And then when someone comes in the room, ignore them. Now, originally, I signed an NDA, but I don't really care. This was supposed to be me. Sony came to me and said, do I want to do a video game? And I said, sure, if it pays, which it did. But not enough. Oh, and look, he's a superhero. Ta-da! Yeah, he's just sitting up there. I don't know. Call me old-fashioned, but I like when a game is, I don't know, exciting to play, interesting, has characters that you can relate to. Who can relate to a cat? I mean, cat ladies. But really, who wants to relate to them? There's already thousands of comments on the YouTube page, and most of the comments basically are, ooh, a cat. I love this. Cat ladies will be happy. Oh, a cat solving riddles. The only riddle cats can solve is, where did I hide my shit? Oh, it's in a box over there. What do I know? It's a cat game. Already wasted 5 minutes of my life on it. That's too much. All right, that's it. So, if you want to spend a bunch of money to pretend you're a cat, I guess it's a great video game. I know you play video games, Colita. Was that...
I do, but I'm not a furry, so I don't really want to pretend I'm a cat.
Yeah, I don't understand. Who would want to pretend that they're a cat?
Furries?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, even furries could aim higher than that. Well, that is the number. Thanks for putting that up, Poya Pictures. 323-9000-911. That's
Why don't you say the number like the regular people do?
because I like saying the 911 part. Fine.
323-900-0911.
See, because of the 09. The 09, let me move that so you can read it. The 0911, it doesn't sound as good as 911. It's an emergency that you call and win this trip to Cancun.
You're the emergency bear.
That's right. What just happened? We're going to be playing it every week. And every week, we have the ability to give away a free Cancun vacation. All you have to do is call us at 323.
I don't think they want to go.
Okay, fine. They don't have to go. You know what? I'll go myself and drink myself silly with tequila. Thank you for telling me to move that, Howard. Good to see you. Good to hear from you. We'll leave that phone line open while this next interview takes place. We had Jeff Garcia on the program.
Say the number again.
323-9000-911. It doesn't matter where the hyphen goes. You're dialing the digits. People don't dial the hyphen. They dial the digits.
I think we need a smarter audience.
We have a fantastic audience.
Where's the chat pack?
The chat pack
We
is
have
there.
one chat packer.
Well, we have several. Poya Pictures, Howard Bleats, Brian Plado is there. The Handsome Quack.
Oh, I can bet who that is.
Who's the Handsome Quack?
That's probably Daniel Miller.
Daniel Miller's a quack? I thought
That sounds like a handsome quack.
Yeah, but he's the mayor of Crazy Town. He can't be a doctor, too. Or can he? We don't really know. A couple weeks ago, we had Jeff Garcia on the program. Very funny Mexican comedian here in Los Angeles. Travels all over the world. Good buddy of ours. And he told us about this girl who was only 16 years old and doing comedy. She can't even legally get into comedy clubs. And she's doing comedy, and she was really hilarious. So a little bit ago, I gave her a call and picked her brain. Talked to her a little bit about what it's like being a young comedian coming up these days. And I wanted to bring that to you. This is an up-and-coming, fantastic comedian who's still in high school, and she's funnier than you are. This is Eileen Delgado. Our buddy Jeff Garcia told me about a young lady who is just starting her comedy career. He says she's funnier at her age, which is 16, than he was, which she's probably funnier than he is now. And there's only really one way to find out about it. Let's meet her. Welcome, Eileen Delgado, to the Boffo program. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you for having me.
I'm always,
oh my gosh.
listen, I'm always about helping out the youngsters in the business, because then when you get big and famous, then you can hire me and make me even richer and famouser. That's the goal.
I know. I think your interview with Jeff made him gain more followers too.
I started out doing comedy very young as well, and it would always make me uncomfortable if my parents were in the room, because then I couldn't talk about dating and girls and other things that I would find scatological or weird. It would inhibit me. Does that happen to you, or you just let it fly?
No. A lot of comedians are themselves when they leave their parents. I feel like I'm myself when I'm with my parents.
I'm finding it very hard to believe that you're actually funny because you're too well adjusted. You don't see, most of the comedians I know are damaged, very damaged, and that's where the comedy comes from. You seem very nice. Someone that likes their parents, that would take 40 minutes off a normal comedian's act.
I grew to learn and accept the idea that I do have that anxiety, and I've struggled with a lot of other things, and I feel like having my parents to help me go through all those all those horrible things that I've went through, I think really grounded me and made me even a better comedian.
Anyone that has anxiety who willfully goes into the comedy business is nuts. You have anxiety like in school, but you don't have anxiety when you're standing on the stage telling jokes?
I feel completely myself when I talk in front of people. I love it.
All right, let me hear your opening joke currently? You walk on stage, here she is, Eileen Delgado, you grab the mic and you say what?
First joke. Oh yeah. I hate PE, but I get why they make us do PE. They don't want us to get fat like our parents.
And your parents are sitting in the front row having pizza and nachos. That's hilarious.
This man comes up to me and he has like the most thickest accent, like hillbilly accent ever, okay? He comes up to me, he's like, "Hey you." And I go, "Yes, sir." I was like, "Would you like to buy a shot glass?" He goes, "I ain't buying your merch." He was like, "I think you'd be a lot more funnier if you were on meth." I looked at him because he literally had no teeth. Okay, I'm not even lying to you. He literally had no teeth. He probably had one front tooth. And I said, "Then my teeth would look like yours." And then all the comedians just looked at me and were like, and then and that man, he looked at me like he got me, like he zinged a 14-year-old. I'm like, "Excuse me, sir. Like, you're coming up to me, and if anything, I zinged you. I'm the one who took a crack at your teeth." And
But sometimes, Elana, they're so dumb, they don't know that you're making fun of them. And that's what I enjoy the most. When you
Exactly.
if someone's being an idiot and you can mock them without them knowing that they're being mocked, oh, that is nirvana. That's like a turkey dinner and a salmon dinner all rolled into one for me. It's delicious.
And I was like, "Are you kidding me?" I was like, "You literally have an alligator as a pet, and you're coming up to me?" I was like, in Victorville?
How do you close? What's your big, strong closer material that will make everyone watching this laugh and realize that you are the genius that Jeff Garcia thinks you are?
Vegans are literally so weak. I walked into a vegan cafe, and those vegan women couldn't even suck out of a straw.
And they're always cranky, you vegans. Always
And
cranky.
they're always cranky.
Always cranky.
Always.
All right, Eileen, thanks so much for your time. Congratulations on your career so far, and big things. Enjoy the rest of your life. I'm sure you're going to be very successful.
Thank you.
Can you believe that? 16 years old and she's doing comedy.
I love her. I think she's hilarious.
She's very
She's
funny.
a girl. She's 16. She's Latina.
I think,
I'm going to support her.
I figured you would dig it, and she's very sweet, very nice. That's Eileen Delgado. She'll be in the clubs when you can be back in the clubs. Very funny lady, good friend of Jeff Garcia's, and we thank him for turning us on to her. I thought we'd be giving away a trip to Cancun today. Evidently, we did not. Going back to what just happened, that video from the Palm Beach County Supervisors where this woman is just going out of her mind. You know what the law was? To wear face masks. Yeah. The county passed a law that when you're out in public, you have to wear a face mask. And this woman lost her freaking mind. If someone had called and told us that, you could have been on your way to Cancun. But don't worry, we'll do it again next week when we come back on the program. Until then, I'm Boffo the Bear.
And I'm Kulita.
And you gotta love me, even if you're one of the crazy ones.
We, the people, are waking up.
Wow, now there is a patriot. Look at her. She's quoting the Constitution. She must be a very intelligent, reasonable person. And she's making her case before the county supervisors. Let's listen.
And we know what citizens arrest is, because citizens arrests are already happening, okay?